Hey guys, hello and welcome to KamenRider Blackman. I just got done watching one of two Kamen Rider Black's movies that came out when it was airing, and that Kamen Rider Black Hurry to Onigashima. No, the name of the movie was Kamen Rider Black Hurry to Onigashima, which translates to Hurry to Demon World. It was a pretty short movie. It was like 24 minutes long, the same length as an episode, and well, long story short, it was a pretty simple but good movie. The whole premise of the movie was that Gorgum was kidnapping children and bringing them to an island to turn them into mutants. Kamen Rider Black, of course, finds out about it, and he goes to the island himself to save the children. But in actuality, it was a trap for him so that they can turn him into a mutant, so that I guess after they turn him into a mutant, they'll still turn the kids into mutant, and that he'll be their leader. This was a pretty simple, straight to the point movie, and it starts off with, first of all, with how this movie starts off, it grabbed me immediately because inanimate objects were kidnapping children. Like, one kid gets kidnapped by a rose freaking gobbling them up and eating them, and a hole in the wall with a tentacle popping out, like kidnapping one kid. And it turns out all that's being done by the kaijins of the movie, the Chameleon mutants. And once Black finds, the original Chameleon mutant, he fights them for a little bit. And then he fights Burugenia for a little bit. And that's the second to only time we see Burugenia in this movie, because after that, he's been told to let's see here. Basically, after the Creation King finds out that Burugenia interfered with the plan, he took his frustration out on the Gorgon priests and told Burugenia to hit the showers for like the rest of the movie, and we don't see him for the rest of the film. Why he punishes the priests, I don't know. It sounds like he should have punished Burugenia instead with, torturing him. But instead, he's just said, I had it with you, hit the showers, and don't come back. And we don't see him for the rest of the movie. But yeah, this movie, it stands out from a regular episode of the show, if only because it was shot in high def. And that's about it there. Oh my god, this movie has some good moments too. Starting with Shotaro Ishinomori is in this movie. I'm not kidding. Shotaro Ishinomori, he's in this movie, and he even helps Kotaro with going to the island. I cannot make this up. Go watch this movie. You'll see Shotaro Ishinomori there. Second moment in this movie would be when Black finds the kids and is about to save them, but then he falls into a trap where he is tied to a table and is about to be turned into a mutant. And in one line, he says, God help me. And now, apparently, in the Toei universe, this movie confirms it, that religion is legitimate and God is real. Because a miracle happens, and freaking tied to the table, Black's belt performs the Kingstone Flash, which breaks him out of there. And after that, he breaks out, does his roll call, and breaks the Gorgum's god eyes, which was how the kids and Black were going to be turned into mutants. After he breaks the eyes, the priests immediately get the fuck out of there, although they could just outnumber him 3 against 1. Like, they know, at least once he's powered up, they're fucked, so they're gonna get the hell out of there and go back into the show's canonicity. And once Black saves the kids, the third highlight of this movie is that Black fights the Chameleon mutant and all the other Chameleon mutants in a 5 against 1. And hot damn, that brawl. At one point, Black grabs one by the tail and swings them around, knocking a bunch of them out, until he ultimately finishes, well, the 4 of them with the Rider Punch. And he doesn't even announce that he's doing a Rider Punch, because he did that before when he broke the Gorgon's God's eyes. And then he announces the Rider Kick when he kills the last one with the Rider Kick, because he already announced that he was doing a Rider Kick once. Why the hell would he do it again? It just made it more interesting. And of course, after the monster's defeated and the eyes are destroyed, their lab gets blown up, because why wouldn't it? And the rest of this movie just pans out. Black saves the kids. Hopefully the authorities came to rescue them. And the movie just pans out. And it leads to this one scene where Kotaro is singing, like, one of Black's insert songs. And it just pans out with seeing Black walking around, then scenery, Black still singing. And that, what's weird about that too is that while one song where Black singer Tetsuya Kurata is singing it, there are some moments where he's not singing and then he's singing again. Kind of weird. And then the movie just closes out with Kotaro on a bike, and then credits, the end. And, well, that was that movie, basically. It's pretty fine. It's short, it's simple. Almost no different than episode of the show. But because of moments like Black's 5-on-1 brawl and Shotaro Ishinomori actually being in this movie, it has a lot. It's like an episode of the show, but with a lot more grandeur. Not to mention, it's in HD. Another thing that this movie does, and I think it's because I haven't seen. It's probably because I've already finished the show. Which, by the way, I have a review of this show, Kamen Rider Black. Go check it out. It's on YouTube. And this movie actually makes me appreciate the small stuff, like the monster designs and the music, which, by the way, Kamen Rider Black, the show as a whole, has some of the best music in the franchise. Now, I'm not just talking about the opening and the closing themes. They're also the insert music, priceless, like Black Action and Black Home Message. Songs like that are phenomenal. And just, and also the Gorgon monster designs, they look pretty good. Like, my personal favorite would have to be the Rhino mutant, with how much of a molded animal it looks like, which makes sense because all of the mutants from Black are like 50,000 years old. That's right, Gorgon goes way back. But overall, this was just a good movie, and go check it out. I will, at some point, definitely check out the second movie, but that will be for another day. But for right now, thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video, and tell your friends about KamenRider Blackman. And hopefully, I will see you guys next time. Peace.